we'll be moving back to our training base in Bergen-Hoena in Lower Saxon, that you know and love, for a home rotation lasting for at least 4 training operations and 1 LiveX, probably parachute operation. So at least 5 home rotation operations after this. I want to say, unfortunately, Sark Cages, but I want to say a big thank you to Sark Cage for organising, which has been fantastic. It's moved from a counterinsurgency on Sangin, which had all of us on our toes when we went in there, seems like weeks ago, and into heavy, almost war fighting, heavy war fighting in Reshman, and now finally we're just about to cut off and destroy at least a battalion's worth of Taliban fighters hidden up in those hills. So a really, really interesting operation. I hope that you all enjoyed it. I hope you all say nice things to Sark Cage together when he's on the forums. I also want to say tonight, real kudos to Corporal Deadman for stepping up and taking the lieutenant slot in 2 platoon. Good job, Deaders. Tough, particularly for the first time. You've done well. You've come through with low casualties, and you've very efficiently moved through town. I'm sure that Sergeant Lipton has done a lot of work to help you through that, but well done. And also kudos to Corporal Ellis from Echo 1, who stepped up again to platoon sergeant tonight. An excellent job keeping Sark Cage on the straight and keeping 1 platoon run through their objectives.
What the hell?
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking seriously.
And now I'm going to talk. We're actually going to land a Harrier in this town, are we?
I'm not playing.
I'm fraps in this.
What the fuck?
I'm not playing Call of Duty.
Everybody, open fire!
Well, we've got to take them down with the
Hello.
What the fuck is he doing?
Talk about Milsim.
That's actually pretty skillful.
It is. Uh-oh. Stand clear!
Who's that?
It's Bradley.
Who else? Sure.
Typical.
I'm not going to reflect at length on the entire campaign, but suffice to say, it has been enormous fun. Said all sorts of different changes of pace. I'm sure everyone's got their favourite parts. What I would like is for sections later today or at leisure over the next few weeks to reflect on the campaign and to really think about things that we learned, things that we would have done differently if we'd had the chance, if we thought about it differently, or if we'd had better training or different equipment. Because what we really want is for the next home rotation to genuinely look at learning some of the lessons that we've learned from this campaign, as well as looking ahead to our next campaign, which will be a serious change of pace. It'll be a much more harsh, cold environment, and we'll be getting the face paint deep again, which makes me feel happy. But for now, I think I'll ask for a few comments on this evening's operation, starting with Fire Support Group to begin with. You've done an excellent job supporting platoons tonight. So, Corporal Skull, your comments on the operation.
Tonight was okay. We moved around a hell of a lot more than we ever have before, like moving back to different CCPs and then being a rapid response to different things. Put a lot of mortar rounds out. The one thing I do need from people is BDAs on the mortars, because I don't know where they... Once they leave the tube, I've got a general idea of where I want them to go, but you need to tell me where they've landed so I can adjust accordingly. Or tell me if they're hitting on target so I can let the guys know to do the job right.
Cracking, good lesson for us there. We need to do more practice with mortars on home rotation. We need those fire missions in. More accurately, I want all section ICs and 2 ICs comfortable with calling in mortars and adjusting fire. There may well, I think, be a special course that we'll need to run for that Skull. I'll ask for your views on that after this. But good stuff. All right, let's go to platoon ICs. So, Deadman, 2 platoon.
I'd just like to thank everybody for being patient with me today as well, as this was my first time leading a platoon, and I'd like to thank Lipton very, very, very much for all the help that he's given me today. We had a very interesting night. We had a lot of good fun cutting into the first few compounds. Then we pushed off to the start line, where we had a slight little problem that one platoon was basically so widespread that they were right in front of our lines. So we got slightly hampered with that. However, we pushed through and got the job done. We did cleared all of Sector Green and all of Sector Blue. Sector Blue we ran into a few contacts, dealt with those quite swiftly, then pushed south to hold the south of Sector Blue, the south of Sector Green, to lay ridiculous amounts of fire down into the hills to the south and east, cutting off enemy troops as they moved past. And I think that was just about it for 2 Platoon tonight.
Got one additional
Good
note
stuff.
to make on that.
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit sick with the blue on blue calls. Yet again, there was a blue on blue call pointed towards 2 Platoon tonight. I don't know the facts about it, but it can't be blue, 2 Platoon again, because we didn't really have eyes on the buildings. It can also be ricochets, as the buildings that we were engaging were facing away from it. So please, if you're calling them blue on blue, make sure blue and blue, red one, something like that. Or if you positive have eyes, okay, those dudes are blue and blue on us. Try and call out on that directly, but please don't start guessing, because that gets on everybody's nerves.
It's a comment, although I will say, if you suspect it, I'd rather you been kept quiet, but you need to be specific. What location is taking fire, from what direction, type of fire, and that allows everyone just, if necessary. It's inevitable that we get those sorts of calls, particularly when we're in environments this close, but I'd rather it was called and dealt with quickly, rather than, as I said to some elements of 1 Platoon, I think you were just taking enemy grenade fire, to be perfectly honest, but it does happen. Alright, good. Okay, Corporal Ellis, should we say Sergeant Ellis, temporary Sergeant Ellis?
Just want to pass on what Sergeant Cage asked me to pass on to the 1 Platoon lads. Very good job tonight. Movement has been nice and slick, especially moving through the compounds at phase 2, and then onwards to phase 4 onto the start line. I think for the entire company tonight, the town of Bahija has been a pretty big task to undertake. It's a large town. There's been a lot to go through, but from what I've seen and from what I've heard tonight, it's been an absolute pleasure watching this, being a part of it, and overall it's been a fantastic campaign. So yeah, really good job.
Cracking. I would agree. It's big objectives tonight. We have moved through it successfully. We've cleared it out, and we've taken too short, but they haven't been ridiculous. They haven't made us combat ineffective as a company, and we've achieved the objective. So it's kudos to everyone for being involved in that. Flight, your operation today?
Yeah, we did a couple of Kazakhs tonight, including the entire 1-1 out. Much appreciated to the guys in 1-1 for helping me with the casualties, getting them off the bird and back in. Great stuff there, guys. We've got a few of them out. A couple of Kaz requests for the Apache. Unfortunately, Fox 1 was disconnected yet again early, so no comment from him. Hopefully, I'm looking forward to doing some stuff that's been listed on the home rotation agenda. It'd be great to work with close with the ground guys. All guys, top job. That's all I can say. Not a lot. Well, apart from the couple of Kazakhs we had, it was nothing compared to last up. It's a good job there.
Well, from where I was sitting at B51, bloody good job. We've had really nice, accurate close air support, taking out enemy heavy weapons, which have allowed us to move through the town nice and clearly. We've also coordinated cannon fire closely with ground movement, so it's coming in close, but not too close. Worked really well. So more of that in the future, I hope. And really good ISTARS reports as well, kept us on our toes on the ground. Tech P?
Yeah, it was a good op for us. My comms could have done a bit of the work with. We were trying out a new way of working with the potential of the merger coming up. Has a few teething problems, which basically lead to platoon HQs not exactly knowing what's going on with the flight, which will hopefully be ironed out during home rotation. Apart from that, good op, and it's good to have words about.
Great stuff. Always good to
Can I
have
just
words about.
add something dead quick there, right?
Please do.
While we're on the subject of this merger, One Flight is looking to recruit a good few people in. We are a bit low. There's no denying that. There's been plenty of people subjective opinions that we are low in numbers. So if anybody really wants to join, just submit a nice little PM to us, and we'll get back to you.
You heard it here first. Anybody that's got ambitions to go and fly like it on the ground. Although our pilots do one. If anyone's got ambitions to go and fly, there's threads about it up on the forums. Take a quick look. Get yourself PM'd up to One Flight, and we'll work you through. and it is a great job that they do. We wouldn't be Air Assault without our flight element, so people that can support that, that'd be a really good job. All right, guys, I'm going to ask for comments from the floor, comments from ICs or from private section. Anybody got anything they want to say about Paramo or tonight's operation?
Thank you, Cage.
Thank you, Cage.
Thank you, Cage.
Bradley, now take off again.
Yeah, I admit that was impressive. James Bond couldn't have done that shit.
Okay, brilliant. Can I just ask if anyone's taping this debrief?
I am. Howard has.
Yeah.
All right, roger that. On 3, I want thank you, Cage.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Cage. Boom.
Excellent camping. Excellent.
That's what you get, Cage.
All right,
That's what you
someone
get.
post that for the fucker. All right,
Like
guys.
a fucking AA meeting in here.
As I said, there are ships of Taliban trying to escape, running east to west to the southeast of this location. We've got fast air on station, close air support on station. Anybody who wants to stay and wipe as many of them off the map as they can now is very welcome to do so. Coordinate within your sections, then up to platoon ICs. Platoon ICs will issue orders and coordinate, or let you coordinate amongst yourselves if they need to get off. I personally need to get off. Very sad that I won't see any more. I hope you all enjoyed it.
Shut out.
Right, I'm disconnecting, but gentlemen, there's toys in the back of the Jackal, so enjoy.
Tonight.
Can I fly in a
It's been
pad?
a really, really good operation. Into a great camp. Good job, guys.
Cheers.
Right.
Yes.
Cheers.
Are we staying with us?
Ainsley,
Howard staying.
are you going to?
You guys have that in the list.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Go down.